All right, what's up, football players, parents of football players? My name is Kyle Newell. I own Newell Strength. If you made it this far, that means you saw the ad in your program or on one of the things that went out in the mail and you wanted to dig a little further. Figured this was the best way to do this so I can convey all the information you need to know rather than trying to fit it on a little tiny page. I've worked with numerous athletes, highly qualified. I've worked with the Rutgers football team back in '03. I started with them. Did my internship with strength coach Jay Butler. That started everything. Now it's 8 years later, and I get killer results with my guys, all the way from Pop Warner, all the way up through college football players. If you're gonna be a football player, I know I used to play football. You're gonna be scared that the guy across from you is gonna kick your butt. You're going to be scared that the guy across from you is going to push you up and down the field like a shopping cart. Okay? You might fear injury. You might fear not getting that starting position. You might fear not continuing your career into the college level or even from JV to the varsity level. You might fear being overlooked. Okay? You might fear losing that championship game in the fourth quarter, when conditioning should really kick in, and that's what's going to separate you from being a champion and not being a champion. And on a second note, I'm talking right now today, the U.S. Women's World Cup team just won, and the only reason they won that game, they had no business winning, was because of their strength and conditioning program. They were the superior team. They were able to fight through the perseverance and beat Brazil in a shootout. So all things being equal, if you and the guy across from you had the same skill, stronger athlete will always win. Okay? So what can I help you do? I can help you increase your dynamic strength. Dynamic strength and explosive strength is how sports are played. It's from a standing still or a still position to exploding. Okay? Too many coaches out there just have you lift heavy weight. Yes, we lift maximal weight here as well. We get very strong. But we learn how to use that weight dynamically and explosively. Okay, a lot of speed work, a lot of med ball work, lighter weights on the benches, the chains, bands, box jumps. We develop everything, okay? You got to increase your body weight, your muscle mass, okay? It's simple physics. You weigh 300, I weigh 350. It's going to be a lot harder for you to move me than me to move you, okay? But the football players that come here, they got no problem moving anybody, even if the guy's bigger than them. Okay, you're going to increase your strength, your speed, your 40-yard dash time. A lot of colleges are looking at that at these high school combines. Okay, I just had a baseball player I'm working with within 3 weeks. Fastest time he's ever run at his combine today. His fastball is up 10 miles per hour from a year ago, and this is just within 3 weeks. But I do the same thing with football players. Okay, I've seen it at the college level. And if you guys are willing to come here, whether that's before this football season starts, during the football season, or right after the season. Okay, you take a couple weeks, you get in touch with me. If you're trying to go play in college next year, I'll make sure I do everything I can to help you get there and be prepared for it. Again, I've been on the inside of a college football strength program. I know what goes on, I know what's expected of you, I know what they're testing, what they're not testing, as far as weights. And if you just want to try to go from that okay player, that JV player, to a starter on varsity, you got to get in touch with me. I'll take you guys to the top. Again, Newell Strength. Just going to show you real quick a little highlight, or not a highlight, but a tour of the gym. It's hardcore here. You got serious athletes here, like-minded athletes. They're all trying to take their game to the next level. So here you go. You got all the sleds. Outside, we got a parking lot we use. The collegiate power racks, top of the line. Okay, my sandbags, ropes, the holy grail, the chalk bowl here. You got your office, my man Arnold. Stuff you don't see in regular gyms, but it's just the system of training here. Okay, training the nervous system, neuromuscular training. Got everything you need here, guys. This is it. I expect to hear from you soon if you're serious about taking your game to the next level. And be in touch. All right, my contact info is on the page where you saw this ad. Later.